Today, I'm going to show you how to add a round system to your Gorilla Tag fan game. This will not be covering like a winner to the round system. If you really want that, I guess I can make another tutorial on it, but this is pretty much just the round itself. So the first thing you want to do, there will be two links in the description for two different scripts. The first one you want to make is called a round zone. So just take all the code, that's already there, like this, and then Control C, then go to your Unity project, go to your scripts folder, and then just grab a random script, and then Control D it to copy it, and then right click on it and click rename, and rename it to round zone with a capital R and a capital Z, and make sure it's all in one word. Then once you made that, click open. Should bring you to this. Just delete the code that's already there from the script you copied, and Control V the other stuff from the script you just had, or the script you just copied. And then if there's a space below the last character of the script, just backspace it like that, and then click File, Save, X out of that. Now the next thing you want to do is go to the next link in the description that says Round Manager, and so this is a long script. And so just grab it all, and Control C it, and then click on another random script. You can do round zone if you want. Just Control D the script, right click, rename it to Round Manager, capital R, capital M, and make sure it's all in one word. Then click open. There should be code here from the script you copied. That's fine. Just delete it all. And then Control V in the round manager script. And like I said before, if there's like this little space under the last like character here, just backspace it. And then File, Save, X out of that. So now we have both of the scripts that we need. And there's an error here. It should disappear. I don't know. Yeah, okay. And so the first thing you want to do is make your map that you want the round to be in. So, and you need a lobby. So let's say I'm using this cube right here as my lobby, right? And I'm also using this cube right here as my map. So basically the first thing you want to do is create the spawn points. So I'm going to right click and create 3D object cube. I got a cube right here. So once you make the cube, just make the spawn points. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this spawn point the game spawn point. Or you could just name it whatever, but name it something else besides cube or whatever. And here where it says box collider, remove component, mesh collider, remove component, cube, mesh filter, remove component. And so it's pretty much just an empty object now. And so yeah, that's our spawn point for the map. You also, I'm just going to Control D the spawn point and drag it over to the lobby and call this lobby spawn point. I did spell lobby with 3 B's, that's fine, I don't really care. And so now you got your spawn points done. So now what you want to do is make the zone that you want the round to start in. So basically what this is saying is once enough players enter the zone, then a round will start. So I'm just make a new cube. This will be the cube I'm using. I'll just put it up here. And so let's say that this is our zone, right? So make the cube as big as however big you want the zone to be. So whenever somebody enters this cube, whenever enough players enter the cube, a round will start. I like the round. I like it being there. But now, next thing you want to do is click on it, and here where it says layer, make the layer non-walkable. Okay, if you don't have a non-walkable layer, you can just click add layer and add a layer called non-walkable. But and then you want to go to edit, project settings, and then go to physics, and then settings, and then somewhere here, right here, as you can see, layer collision matrix, here where it says non-walkable right here, and default. So here it says default, here it says non-walkable. Make sure that it's unchecked. So if it's checked, it won't work, but if it's unchecked, it'll be good. So then just close out of that. Sorry if this is confusing, I'm kind of rushing through this. So now, obviously, make your zone layer non-walkable. And then on box collider, turn on the is trigger. And then add component round zone. Alright. And then here where it says round manager, this is what we'll do next. So, honestly, just to keep it looking cool, I'm just going to put like a transparent material on here. So it looks like actually like a zone. But next thing you want to do is create the round manager. So I'm going to right click here, create empty, and call this round manager. It doesn't necessarily matter what you call it. I'm just calling it that. So it's like a clear round manager thing. And here, add the round manager script to it. And here where it says minimum players, the default will be 1. What you want to do is just how many players. What this means is how many players enter the zone until the round starts. So if you put it at, like, let's say 5, then when 5 players enter the zone, the round will start. But I'm just going to put it at 1 because I don't have 5 players. I have one player. And so here where it says players required in the zone, just make that the same as the number above. So these two numbers should both be the same. It could be however many you want. And where it says countdown time, that means once all players are in the zone, this number will count down. So 10, I'm going to make it 5. And here where it says round time, the default's 120. That means once your players get spawned into the map, it's how long the players are in the map until they get spawned back, which I'm just going to make this also 5, just to like showcase everything. Here where it says get back time, this is pretty much useless. I don't know why this is here, but what it means is when this time is up, you wait this much time to get teleported back. So I'd honestly make this 0, but you can make it whatever. It's pretty much, okay, I'm pretty bad at explaining this, but it's this 5 plus this is the round time. So let's say you just want your round time to be 5, I'd make this 0. Map object, this is my map right here. As you can see, map right here, just drag in your map. And here where it says map spawn points, I'm fairly certain that you can only have one spawn point. I tried to make it to where you could have multiple, but I'm not exactly sure if it ended up working. I'm just gonna do 1, because I'm just kind of assuming you need 1. But if you want more spawn points, I guess just try clicking the plus and adding another spawn point. I don't know if it'll work or not, but I'm just gonna add 1 for now. So here's my game spawn point. I'll drag that into here. And here where it says lobby spawn, I'll drag in my lobby spawn point. What I forgot to do is click on your zone, and here where it says round manager, drag in the round manager with all the round manager script on it. Sorry, I forgot to do that. That's like the most crucial thing. Okay, and I forgot to do one thing. I think I cut to this, but click on your round zone again, and then here, add a component, and add a photon view component. Alright, and then you are done. So click play. And then you will probably notice that your map itself is like not there anymore. That's fine. Once enough players enter the zone and the round starts, then the map will enable. But I'm gonna grab my gorilla player, and since I set the amount of players to enter the zone to 1, once my 1 player enters the zone, the round should begin to start. So as you can see down here, it says round starting in 3, 2, 1, boom. And then as you can see, I'm over here in the round itself. And then round time left, 2, 1, get back. And now I'm back. And pretty much the cycle repeats since you spawn back in the zone. You can make it to where you don't spawn back in the zone. But I pretty much spend 5 seconds here. Boom. I teleport back here. 5 seconds here because I'm in the zone. And yeah, so it'll just do this over and over pretty much. And yeah, that's how you add a round system to your Gorilla Tag fan game. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.